welcome back. This is Dr. Mehret. Today I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk about procrastination. Last video we talked about ADHD and this feels like a natural transition. So despite popular belief, procrastination is rarely about laziness. It's not even always about time management. It's often our brain's way of protecting us from stress, from overwhelm or uncertainty. And so understanding why we procrastinate can actually help us respond in a way that is far more effective. So the trick is not necessarily to work harder or to exert more willpower, but to find strategies to help us reduce overwhelm and to build momentum. And so I'm going to give you 7 strategies that could be helpful. The first one is break the task. So whatever you're procrastinating on, break the task into very small, manageable steps and make the first step very, very small, right? And so if you're working on a report, if you have to send an email, if you have to write a paper, the first step can just be open the document or write one sentence. So starting small, one, reduces our resistance to the task, and it also helps us build momentum. Second, use what's called a Pomodoro Method. So this is the 25-5 rule. So essentially you work for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, work for 25 minutes, and then rest for 5 minutes. And this helps build momentum without necessarily overwhelming your brain. Number 3, body doubling. So all this is working with somebody else, one other person, and this could be in person next to each other, or this could be virtually. So having at least one other person nearby, it provides us with some level of accountability and external structure that can help boost our motivation and boost our focus. All right, number 4, this is know yourself, right? Know what time of day you have more energy and know what time of day you feel a little bit more motivated and driven. And so this could be in the morning. For some people, it could be in the afternoon. For some people, it could be in the evening. So you don't have to force yourself to be a morning person. Just know when you are more energetic and schedule your more difficult tasks or your more difficult meetings for that time of the day. The other one is related. So this is number, what are we, 6? Figure out what kind of environment you work. This is number 5. Figure out what kind of environment you work best in. So for some people, they need to work in a very quiet environment. So this could be working in a library. For other people, they need some background noise, right? So this could be working in a cafe. Some people work better with a white noise machine. Some people work better with music. Preferably nothing with lyrics because that can be distracting, but with instrumentals in the background. Number 6, use reinforcements. So reward yourself for effort and not necessarily for outcomes, right? Can actually train your brain to associate work with reward. Number 7, so this is going to be our last one. Stop when you know what's next, right? So if you are working on a paper, you can stop in the middle of a paragraph when you know exactly where you're going to write next. And it helps us take advantage of what's called the Obsinkina effect. And this is our brain's tendency to finish what it has started. So stop at a point in your paper, on your research, whatever you're working on, stop at a point where you know exactly what you're going to work on next. So not when you have to do more research, more brainstorming, and this makes it easier for you to restart the task at a later time with a lot less friction.